All right, so Marc Warnke here, and we're talking about now the fourth most prevalent thing that affects baby goats and kills them, how to recognize and what to do about it. We've gone through floppy baby, we've gone through goat polio, we've gone through pneumonia, and the last thing is bloat. Now, bloat is almost a guarantee, well, not a guaranteed, but a high frequency die in less than 24 hours affliction. So this is something that you need to be aware of. If your goat has bloat, you will know. Usually what happens is he breaks into the chicken food pen, or he breaks into the grain bin, or he gets into the neighbor's alfalfa field and overeats, and then he bloats. And then once you have bloat, you need to do something about it. They have a very hard time dealing with it themselves, and it's a very simple thing to do. Now, I get people who call me all the time, Mark, I think my goat has bloat. And it's just because their stomach is big. I always ask, okay, can you hear him yelling, screaming, rolling in the ground, moaning and groaning? If he's not, then he doesn't have bloat. Bloat is painful. These guys are under pressure, they're moaning and groaning, and they're in high levels of distress. So, and you're gonna see that they have a big belly. What happens is they basically it becomes foam in their belly. And because it becomes foam, there's a million small bubbles and they can't pop them. So you need to help them to deal with it. And the cure is very simple. It's about a 20 or 30 milliliter syringe filled with a little bit of water, put some baking soda in there, put some dishwashing soap in there, like 8 or 10 drops, and then drench them with it. Once you do that, what happens is the soap goes in there and makes one teeny little small bubbles join with the other ones, and a million bubbles become one bubble. And the baking soda goes in and handles the acidosis, the acidic content that's creating the foam environment, and helps them to calm that down. And then what you do is you stand them up. So you actually take a goat, you stand them up on their hind legs like you're dancing with them, and then you rub their belly to try to kind of move that area. And you'll see that because you're putting them vertically and bubbles will float up, they start burping and everybody gets all clean and clear and it's all good. Sometimes you will have to treat more than one time that same day because the reoccurrence happens. So make sure you get them all the way through it, but it's really simple to solve just with a drench of a little bit of baking soda and some dishwashing soap. So you will find that enormously helpful. So again, if you found stuff like this helpful, make sure that you look us up at PackGoats.com. I highly suggest you take some of our courses, that you go look at becoming a Goat Club member. If you're new, it gives you somebody to call, 911, what do I do about my goat? It lets you watch me raise goats and have a live Q&A once a month. You get half off of all the courses. The Goat Club membership is kind of a no-brainer for anybody who's new to goats. So I hope you find that helpful. Marc Warnke, the Goat Guy, signing out.